ever, ever, never, ever, ever do bhang in your life. Never do it. Are you a virgin? And I'm living my deepest, darkest fear currently. Belan se pitai hogi, okay? Like, when I look at myself in the mirror, I don't recognize me anymore. Ever had a crush on your boyfriend's best friend? I feel like I'm not qualified enough. I'm not qualified enough to answer this question.
Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Namaste everyone and welcome to another video. I hope you had an amazing Diwali and lots of good wishes from me and my family to you guys. So for this video, I am going to be answering few questions and few inputs that you guys gave to me that I asked you guys to send on my Instagram, and all of you have been very sweet. I have like a couple of, more than a couple, I have like a lot of responses here that I will try to answer. These are some juicy, awkward questions. These are some personal questions about me. So I thought that I haven't been opening up a lot since the past 6-7 months, and this would be a nice time to talk about things in the most calm and sensible manner. So here we go. Okay, first question. Talk about your hometown and college life. Okay, so I am currently living in Jabalpur. It's a small town in the state of Madhya Pradesh, and I did my graduation from Manipal University, Karnataka, not the Sikkim one, please. I graduated with a bachelor's degree in foreign languages and cultural studies, and I'm a French major. Okay, next. Favorite R&B artist. Okay, this is one of my favorite genres of music, so it's quite difficult to just pick out one particular artist, but when it comes to R&B, you have to listen to Bon Jovi and Dorothy. These are two of my favorite artists and they are so good. You really need to listen to these guys. Okay. Are only boys desperate or the girls have the same status? Oh, this is such a cute question for some reason. But I feel that even girls have the same status, or I don't know what you mean by status here, but yeah, girls are also sometimes in need of somebody, like a significant other, like they're also searching for someone, but I just think that they're not so outspoken about it. They're quite shy about being open, so don't worry, you're not the only one, you're not alone in this. I am approaching someone. I asked for her number, she gave, but now she's not picking up my call. My condolences with you, but maybe try a different approach, and even if that doesn't work out, then take a hint. She doesn't want to be approached at all, and I think you should respect that. Are you a virgin? I really do hope my parents don't end up watching this video. Okay. When did you get your first... Belan se pitai hogi, okay. Like, if I answer this question here, मेरी मम्मी बेलन से पिटाई करेंगी and she will not even count the number of hits she's making. So, Nipun saying, I'm calling out to you, please sudhar jao and don't ask these things here. How to get over someone you've been dating inside your head? This question, bhai, how do you know what is in my head? Okay, so everybody does this. All of us do it. I feel like it's something that we like to live in. It's one situation where we have like a complete control. Okay, it could be celebrity. You could be dating a celebrity inside your head, and then the attention and the love goes both ways because you are the author of what's the story inside your head. But you have to understand that no matter how charming, how engaging it is, that you cannot just like dwell on dreams and forget to live, no matter how good that makes you feel, but you have to come back to the reality. I understand that it's very difficult because I know whole day you won't think of it. Just before you're going to bed, just the time right before you're going to bed, you will think of all these scenarios and then live in it. But think of it as like you have to focus on the reality, and you can resume this whenever you want to. So even if you try and stop thinking about them, you wouldn't be that sad. Ever had a crush on your boyfriend's best friend? Guilty. Yes. I think I do, but it's a very harmless crush thing. I mean, you have to understand the fact that you're humans and you have feelings and that you get attracted sometimes, and it's okay. There's nothing like wrong about it. But so sometimes you meet people through someone and you feel that, oh, it would have been better had you met them differently, or sometimes someone's personality is very familiar to someone who's already closer to you, so you feel that kind of an attraction. But that does not make you a bad or a liar or a mean person. It just proves that you're human and it's okay to feel sometimes, and it's mostly about what you choose to do with the fact that you have a crush on somebody. If you choose to keep it with yourself like a secret that will go to your grave, then that's cool and that's no trouble about it. So moving on. Deepest, darkest fear. Okay. I feel that I'm living my deepest, darkest fear currently, because for those of you who know me personally know that how close I am with my dad. I've always been the closest to my father, but since the past 6-7 months, the entire COVID period after I came back from college, it has been so difficult for me to have a simple, normal conversation with him. Even a how was your day conversation is very difficult to start with. He, being a medical professional, he's also been super busy and he's been occupied with work, and he's also tired and exhausted because of it. And I have not either been a great kid with my anger outbursts, my eating disorders, my absolutely horrible sleeping cycle, and I've also been very difficult on him. So I just feel like we're like drifting apart, and I cannot talk about a lot of things with him. It's like there's a gap in between us. Okay, sometimes I don't know who he is, and that really like scares the hell out of me, but I'm working my way up to it. I will keep trying until the bond is reconstructed. The second thing that I'm scared to death about are lizards. Holy Mother of Jesus, why did you create these creatures? The most stupid thing you've ever done being drunk. This is actually a Manipal story, and it's not like I wasn't like drunk, but I remember we were in a rooftop club and it was jam packed. Okay, there was a party going on, and I was not drunk. I had bhang. So kids, before we move further, this is very important. Never ever do bhang in your life. Never do it. Okay, this is like crazy shit. Like, this is something next level. Like, it really makes you lose control over everything, your sense of self. I had a bhang pan actually. It took a while to hit me, like 40-45 minutes or something. And there was an Isaka party going on. There were exchange students from Lancaster, from Australia, from different affiliated universities. And I went to those foreigners, those kids, okay, from different countries, and I blabbered some shit to them in Hindi, in pure Desi Hindi. Okay, matlab, they were looking at me like, what has struck her, what has gone into her, and to the point where my friends had to physically take me off the stage of the dancing stage, and even then I kept shouting, and my friends appeared to me like some goddesses, okay, with all firecrackers around them. It's a miracle I remember that night. It's really a miracle I remember even something about it. So yeah. Are you actually really happy, or you just pretend in the videos? Okay, fair enough. I see, it's not about being happy all the time. You cannot. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I cannot be happy all the time. Every day is a difficult one, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's worse. The question is how you deal with it. Okay, you try to keep yourself distracted, you do something that engages you physically or mentally throughout the day. So, and mostly I don't want to be like a troll on Twitter just because I am sad, everybody is hashtag sad too. No, it doesn't work that way. It really doesn't. It's how you choose to deal with it. Okay, for example, me making videos on YouTube, it's like a metaphor for my control. It keeps me busy, keeps me distracted, and I think you should, in times like this, especially since these few months where all of our mental health is questionable, you have to keep something that helps you deal with your stress or whatever you're going through. This helps. So it's not about the pretense. So I try to be as much positive as I can and try to create something that keeps you guys entertained, and if not entertained, at least helpful. It like helps you in some sort of way. So yeah. What is the worst thing that has ever happened to you? Okay, the worst thing that has ever happened to me is that when I look at myself in the mirror, I don't recognize me anymore. And losing this idea of self is the worst thing that has ever happened to me. I feel like I have lost a huge part of myself. The confidence part, the emotional loving part, like a lot of things that I don't care about, that I don't choose to care about actually. I don't choose to get bothered or feel about them. It's like somewhere I'm like shutting off the humanity side, which is not good, and I know, but it's actually really scary. Like I don't even recognize who I am anymore, and it's a big blank. But I hope for the best, and I'm working, and I will see where that leads me. If you guys have some suggestions, please feel free to drop your comments or DM. It will always be, your suggestions will always be appreciated. Who do you think is more helpful in opening up, friends or family? This is a very subjective question because your dynamics with your friends and family are very different compared to my dynamics. Okay, I am close to my father, I'm also close to my friend. I have two of my best friends. One is in Delhi, one is in Pune, and I am so close to them. I have a best friend, like since we've been friends since 10 years, and he knows me in and out, and he's been helping me so much through everything, to the point where I cannot share things with my parents. I share everything with him. So instead of looking at people as friends or family, look at people as whom you can trust the most, whom you can understand the most, and who can understand you in ways when you cannot even express yourself through words. You know the person in reality, somebody you can find in, and somewhere also you know that you will not be judged, and the person is just there to listen and not preach. So that will be the most helpful thing ever. Like and also like how my friend says, like, talk till you vomit. Okay, whatever is inside your head, whatever is burning up, just take it out, spit it out. So if you have somebody like that, be it a family member or be it a friend, then you're saved. I just wanna be part of your